Guys, I'm Dominick Izzo, and I am the Bull of MLM, and this is the Bull of MLM podcast where we talk about all things network marketing, building your business, right? We eliminate all the horse crap of, buy my funnel filling program, get everything you need to know about building a business. The one thing that always blew me away when it really comes down to network marketing, I kind of wanted to evaluate this, and there's a lot of people who are, they're infinitely more successful than I am by any monetary measure. But you ever notice how so many people online will sell you their programs, their funnel filling programs, right? They just do this, just do this, just do this. I'll buy my program. My argument has always been, wait a minute, why would you just not give it away for free? And I know that one of the first things is, like, in a capitalistic country or society is, well, why are we giving anything away for free? Because if you're looking to build your business, network marketing should sustain you enough. And I'm all about multiple streams of income. I really think that if you're in network marketing, that, yeah, you should wind up taking the money you make and invest it into like rental properties. My goal is to wind up buying like apartment buildings and homes for rent with the money I generate from network marketing. So I have, 3, 4, 5 streams of income, right? That's what you should do. You should always progress that. But it always blew me away how whenever I'm online, and I always have been somebody who I want to face my fear to overcome it. So when I go online, looking at the network marketing reviews, you obviously see a ton of negative reviews, right? That's how it goes in the business. But when you see these people going, you get these young kids, and it's a double-edged sword because I'm not discrediting them for being young. Their views are different. They just don't have the world experience of customer service, people skills. They may have the funnel filling, this and that, but honestly, and you're going to have to decide what better fits your needs. Do you want 1,000 people in your organization? And, we know that out of that, 80% aren't going to do anything. And then out of that 20%, 12 of them on average are just going to do the bare minimum, if anything. And then out of the rest of those 8, you're going to be like, you'll have 2 people that actually do something. Or would you rather have 100 people in your network who are all in that 20% range? That's what we want to focus on. And I guess, my argument can be negated by saying, well, then just get 10,000 people in your organization, right? I understand that, but the effort that is put into it, it's still the same. It's just time and effort and put in there. I never understood how you get the people again online. Oh, here's my network marketing program, funnel filling program. Well, what do you do? Well, I sell the funnel filling program. You're not involved with a network marketing company? No. Well, then why would you be selling something that you don't believe in? They're selling a one and done program for a system that's got residual income. Does that make fucking sense? I don't get it. It's you're selling a one and done program. Maybe you'll have some refresher courses you'll sell to an industry that boasts residual income that you are not involved in. So anyways, it's just buyer beware. When you go look at the people who are doing the programs, beware. Couple different things. I want to talk about the issue of marketing and sales today. Marketing and sales and the difference. And what I believe you need to do. Again, when you look at my stuff, this has worked for me. Take it, pick apart what you like, utilize it, copy it, repeat it, do it exactly the same, make it yours. Throw away what you don't like. If you want more information on anything, you can email me at bullofmlm@gmail.com. Call or text me 708-982-0974, or go watch our YouTube channel, The Bull of MLM, where I've got about 60 videos up on there talking about everything from the cash flow quadrant to the differences between brick and mortar and network marketing, how to explain it, marketing, so on and so on. I really believe that like I said, there's 329 million people in the United States. I'm not worried about giving any of my air quotes tactics away because people are always going to need to unify and link up in this business to be successful. So you take everything I have, use it, make it yours. I don't care. Hopefully the value I'm providing down the road, you're like, I'm not getting this from my team and my upline, and I want to have a conversation with Izzo. That's, yeah, of course. Am I giving this stuff away? Yeah, in hopes that we can build a connection, and yeah, I can partner with you. Why would I lie about that goal? This is my way of recruiting, by giving value. You have to decide what you want first, and the first thing you need to do is you need to ideal or map out what is success, right? How many people in network marketing come in and maybe they're making an extra $50 a week, but they quit because it's not the $1 million a month they were promised? That's the problem with this industry. If you're really doing the bare minimum and you're creating $50 a week extra, that's your cable bill for the month. Depending upon your plan, that's your phone. That's $200 a month. It's your phone bill. It's a Netflix bill in there. It's maybe some groceries. It's a tank of gas today, depending on where you're at. But if you're making more money, then you're succeeding. You just have to repeat the process of what you're doing. I'm not a fan of him per se, but you have to 10x it, right? And I'll give him credit for the concept. Whatever you're doing, do 100 times more, right? Grant Cardone, that's all it is. Jessie Lee Ward put out a great video the other day where she talked about you have to repeat the conversations over and over and over and over again, because that's what this business is. We're always providing value. And again, boil down to it. Contact, invite, show the plan, follow up. Develop yourself as a person. This business is the simplest business model in capitalism there is. It's very easy, but it's extremely difficult because it requires you breaking down the walls of you and getting rid of your bullshit excuses of, I can't. I'm not a salesperson. I don't know how to do this. Well, yeah, you don't know how to do it, but you fucking do it if you want to. I didn't know how to do a traffic stop till I was trained. I didn't know how to make a cocktail, Long Island, until I went behind a bar. I didn't know how to be a server. My first job was Blockbuster Video, Little Caesars Pizza. I didn't know how to do that stuff until I was trained. So why is this any different? Because you put limitations on it. So when you decide what success is for you, then you got a clear goal. My version of success for me personally, my goal is 50 grand a week. That's my first benchmark. That's my real benchmark. Then the second goal is to be the number $1 million creator in the history of network marketing. I'm 47. I want that done before I'm 67, giving myself a 20-year period. It's a reasonable goal. So once you decide what that is for you, maybe it's a car payment a month. You want to make $500 a month to cover your car payment and insurance, if that still does, or $600 a month. Great. You want to make a tank of gas a week, whatever it is. Great. I am money driven. So my goals are priority. I have some serious goals. I don't have kids, so I want to gift my nieces with an insane, bank account waiting for them when they're in their 20s. My church that I'm with. Yeah, I'm handing over a check without them even knowing who it's from. So I got some goals, right? Money for me is everything because of what I could do with it. That being said, let's look at the marketing and sales aspect of network marketing. It's in the title, right? Network marketing, it's marketing. You've got billboard marketing, radio marketing, television marketing, commercials, radio commercials, if you will, too. Marketing is the way that I break it down is sales is me having a product, right? A pen. And the pen is so awesome. I'm at a bar and I see you and I walk up to you talking to you all about this pen. This pen is awesome. This pen will change your life. This pen will sign all your checks. This pen will make you 6 inches taller, lose about 5 inches off your belt line. You'll get all the women or the men or whatever you want to do. This pen that's me going after you, trying to show you the value of my pen in order for you to take an interest to buy it. Well, automatically, even in that scenario, it's making you go, and you're backing off. You're like, okay, whatever. Marketing is I'm at the bar, you're at the bar, you're 10 stools down, and I'm having a great time. I'm giving off good energy, not clown energy, good energy. Energy that's just, it's enthusiastic, it's genuine, it's authentic, it's great, and people are gravitating, and you feel a pull to be around that. And that's not just me, it's the people I'm with, right? Because one person is a little bit intimidating, but now if there's 5 or 10 of us, you just want to know what's going on. And for some strange reason, you feel compelled to go, you guys look like you're having an awesome time. What do you guys do? Who are you guys? And in that moment, we find a way to work in the truth about the pen. Well, we're out at the bar celebrating time. We're having a great day because, we're with a company that manufactures some awesome pens. And believe it or not, these pens have changed our lives. And we're just here to kind of celebrate how awesome things are. Marketing draws the people to you. It attracts them to you. It's the gravity, right? It's the Death Star tractor beam. You just can't help it. It's the charisma. It's that it factor. And I know automatically you're thinking, I don't have it. I don't have it. Well, great. If you don't have it, go hit stop. Go to some other podcast that's going to fucking baby you. It's not going to be me. So let's talk about that for a second as well, too. I do not. Sales is essential. I'm going to cover this first. Let me retrace my steps. Sales is the picking up of the phone. John, are you available? I want to talk to you about something. That's what we talked about on the warm and cold market calls. The active, you're selling, air quotes, the presentation. You want to get that in front of people. Yes, it's a necessity. I'll argue with her a little bit. Jessie Lee Ward talks about the fact that she does not do any calls or cold calling, and she doesn't need to. No, she doesn't need to. The world she's a Jupiter in a solar system that has a gravity the size of that planet, and people will naturally build towards her, but she didn't start that way. She had to do the work, and she's tenacious. I don't know what she's like personally. I mean, we've had a conversation or two. I give her shit every now and then for not being on a podcast I want her on. So I know that she's got a personal side, and her personal side it's softer. What we see online, when she said this, it made me feel better. You know, the Boss Lee is her persona. Well, this is the bull of MLM. That's who I am. That's my persona. The guy you see on our radio show is my persona. If you watch my social media, that's my persona. It's still who I am, but behind the scenes, I'm softer, I'm quieter. A lot of people are shocked when they hang around with me and are like, dude, you're calm. I am, because I don't need to be on right now. I'm intense and on and ruthless when I need to be. Invent your persona. And the one thing I'll say is if you're somebody who's in the position of you're not like that, but you want to be like that, that's what network marketing does. You can go to the gym, you could do sports, you can do martial arts, whatever. There is something about sales, because it's psychological and it's non-physical, that puts people in a sharper, more intense state to be better. Physicality, yeah, anyone can do that. It's like, oh, look, I did it. Great. But can you mentally take things to the next level? And I use the analogy between dating or sex and business all the time. Yeah, you can caveman a girl, club her over the head, drag her off back to your cave. You're mine. Or you can use the art of seduction and discover her and talk and use your words and entice and enthrall and influence, not manipulate. It's not part of my bag. But you see what I mean? So physicality is one thing. I believe the network marketing industry is superior for the growth of leadership. The calls will help. So I truly believe you need to sharpen your skill. Like, I don't have to make calls anymore, but I do, because they keep me sharp. It's like Michael Jordan on the free throw line. He would shoot thousands of free throws. That's a basic. It's a fundamental. Always go back to the basics. Always go back to fundamentals. And I'm going to say this again. If you haven't heard the podcast on the invite, there's two of them, the warm market and the cold market, your friends and family and strangers. The invite is everything. That's the sales. John, I want you to look at this presentation I have going on. There's certain tonalities you need. There's a dialogue you need. It's how you say it is far more important than what you say. You know, your confidence, your charisma, your leadership, your integrity. That's all put through in the vibrations of your voice on that phone. I prefer phone and voice notes to video because it's theater of the mind. That's why I'm not doing a vidcast on this series. Because if you're driving, listening to this, and you're focusing off in the middle distance as driving, you can hear, and your brain is like it's creating a scenario. You remove that creative process if you just see me on the screen of your phone or your computer and you zone out. I want you engaged. So the phone and voice notes are important, especially in the inflections and on the tonality of how you talk. So that's the sales side of it. The sales side of it is your invite. You're going to you got to do it. You have to fucking do it. Nothing is going to change your world more than the sales, the phone calls. Telling you flat out, it's going to be the most powerful thing you do and the most productive. When it comes to the marketing, that's the social media. Now, remember, this is my way. Take it, leave it, throw it out. I don't give a shit. Duplicate it, make it yours. I pick social media for what it is. A fishbowl. Do you guys all remember MySpace or when Facebook, I first got on Facebook, it was the best. I think it was like 14 years ago. And the group of friends I had, whoever was involved, all we did all day long was somebody would post on their timeline a Forgetting Sarah Marshall quote. And then the rest of the damn fucking day, we would be, are those happy tissues or sad tissues? We would be doing all this stimulate the clitoris while penetrating the vagina. If you can involve the anus, it's absolutely fantastic. We would just be doing this shit all the time. Anybody want a peanut? Oh, that was I Love You, Man. But again, great genre. We would be doing that all day long. Then after a while, I started building my martial arts business, and I changed the name of my Facebook from Dominick Izzo to Dominick Wing Chun Izzo, because that's a martial art I teach. And I kept it that way for a couple of years. And I was solely focused on branding the martial arts, which limited my audience. It grew my YouTube channel. I've got a YouTube channel that's got 17 million views, 110,000 subscribers, and I teach martial arts on there, and it's one of the top Wing Chun channels on YouTube. But if I went to YouTube with that massive following, which I tried to do many years ago, and changed gears and said, hey, let's talk about, making money online, we didn't come here for that. And I tried it with some other things. The audience, it crashed. I had to rebuild all over again. The MySpace days were just putting up anything, and as was Facebook, about you. When I opened up Instagram and then TikTok and all these others, I have one TikTok that's a niche, and it's for a podcast on like men and women relationships and whatnot, right? It's And God Created Woman, the podcast, if anybody wants to hear. I do interviews on with doctors, adult stars, love the coach therapists, all this stuff. Everything else, sans my YouTube channel, is not a niche. It's me. Everything's about me. So the problem I had years ago was when I started going down the law enforcement rabbit hole, because I was a cop and I started talking about cop stuff. That's all anybody wanted to talk about with me. But I'm passionate about martial arts. I'm passionate about network marketing. I'm passionate about my faith, about political views, about toilet humor. We don't want to hear that bullshit. Talk more about law enforcement. That's all it fucking was. Now, personally, for me, I decided to juke, right? Like a football juke. I was running one direction, stopped, and abruptly went the other. I didn't care. Law enforcement, politics, law enforcement, boom, network marketing conversation. And the comments would come in. What is this shit? Oh, you're in this pyramid scam? Oh my God, blah, blah. I had to endure that like everybody else. But remember, I built a foundation on a niche. I built a foundation solely on one thing. So if you're in that position right now, this is what I did, and it worked. It took months. I would pepper in a video network marketing. Talk about law enforcement, cash flow quadrant. Law enforcement, brick and mortar, difference between Barnes and Nobles and a global distribution center that's virtually. I would be peppering it in there. And then I would be peppering in my faith and all this stuff. So if you've been doing something like promoting your skincare or whatnot, you're not going to, in my opinion, you will not get engagement because you're selling the product. You have to remember, you are the brand. People don't care about the product half as much as what they care about you're passionate about. Go back to the 3 C's: cash flow, commerce, and culture. Well, if in your journey You decide you're so excited about your skincare, hair care, CBD cream, whatever it is that your company is doing, then make that a part of your persona. That's what you're passionate about. But it has to be you. Don't put a picture of your skincare up online and say, the bio, whatever, availability for your hair, and DM me now to get 120% discount. People are going to scam right over that. Not to mention the fact that the algorithms do not allow that. If you want to build your I would say any social media, remember, I keep separate only two. The rest of them, if you look at my Instagram, you will never see me talking about product. I never talk about the company I'm involved with. I've been with them since March of 2019. Before that, I was with another company for 10 years. I don't talk about it because I want to have a conversation with you. A couple different reasons why I never talk about the company I'm with. All you have to do is do a Google search. I don't care what the company is. Somebody be like, oh, see, it's a scam. Like, oh, come on, dude. Amway's been around, 80 years, and people are still, it's a scam. Yeah, 80 years. Okay. Avon, Mary Kay, Beachbody. It's all scams, right? So that's why I don't waste my time on that. Plus, I want people to find value in me, not the product. Also, training aspect, I talk about this later on. I do want people versed in the business so that if they decide to leave, their clientele can go with them because they're not tied to a specific product. They're tied to the business growth, which is available in any network marketing company, which is why I will never bash any network marketing company. You're never going to hear me say our compensation plan is better. Our product is better. I don't care. That's awesome. Everyone's is. It's just whether or not you make it work for you. When we get down to marketing, this is my suggestion. Pick 3 things you give a shit about. Go to the gym? Great. I don't know. Opera singing? Awesome. Bacon? Awesome. Now, here's the deal. You cannot just put pictures of you lifting at the gym. Can't just put pictures of bacon sizzling or video of bacon sizzling. You cannot just put opera singers, La Boheme, and oh my gosh, this is amazing. You have to talk about it. You have to talk about it. Oh my God, that means I got to get in front of the camera and video. Start slow. This is a crash course. There's nothing special about this. The reels for Instagram give you the greatest amount of value right now. We don't know when that algorithm is going to change. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, all of them. I don't care. I don't care if it's a Snapchat. Get on there. Remember when I said in the last or the podcast about your friends and family, John, I'm calling you. I'm nervous as shit. I don't know how to fucking do this. I want to talk to you about this business I'm in. Can't you do the exact same thing on a video? Can you? Man, I don't know what the hell I'm doing in a reel. I got 60 seconds to give you a message. I don't know what it is. I'm going to fuck this up as I go. Why can't you be you? Because people are going to find you engaging. So number 1, be you. Number 2, volume. Minimum post once a day. Bare minimum. Bare fucking minimum. I used to think of the analogy like when I grew up, television programs were on once a week. Cheers, Ted Danson, Woody Harrelson, Shelley Long. The last episode of Cheers was 1992. And we had there was 5-6 episodes left every Thursday, 7:00 at night. Cheers was a staple in my world growing up because my uncle introduced me to it. 7:00 Thursday, nobody fucking bothered my uncle watching Cheers for 30 minutes. So that was my whole life growing up as a kid. Then you had the season finale, which happened in October. Didn't get a new episode till November or January. Can you imagine if you posted once a week on your social media, same time, and then took 4 months off? Do you think you get any traction? I had to change that thinking on my YouTube channel because I would put 1 video out a week on martial arts. Now, it's minimum 3 videos a week just for YouTube. That's YouTube. It's a different animal. Yeah, times have changed. You want that market flooded. You've got millions of competitors out there. But again, I go back to it. Do you want this? Pick 3 things that you're passionate about. Be you on that camera. Pump something out every single day. Talk about what you're passionate about. I want to see somebody, and my team was encouraged to do this. Go online, talk about how much this business sucks. Why do we always have the people up there who's like, oh, this business is great and this? Yeah, show us the first 2 years of your business where you're like, I have made, nobody's picking up the phone. Nobody's texting me back. Everybody's ghosting me. I am frustrated. I'm in emotional torment. I want to quit this fucking business, but everybody says stay. Oh, if anybody posted that up, I would be addicted to watching their journey go. What is compelling about you to make other people watch? Me? Because I'm controversial. Because I am okay with burning every bridge out there to get my authenticity out. I don't care if I lose followers. I don't care if I lose team members. I don't care. And it's not because I'm like, well, screw, I'm out to do it. I'm out to be me, and I have to be that me, and I have to be authentic. That being said, that does get me a lot of attention, but it's a painful place to be too as well. So it's a trade-off, right? What makes you you? What makes you so dynamic and compelling? And the people who love you pay attention to you. Ask them. Go, hey, you know what? What the fuck do you love about me? Why are we friends? And then start putting that up on social media. Oh, I don't want to. I'm afraid. Then quit this fucking business. The biggest mistake I think people make in network marketing is the babying. If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, and you need a grown adult to pat you on the back to say, it's okay. I was nervous once too during the phone. You'll be good. I believe in you. I won't do that with people. I can't, because I'm perpetuating fucking losers. And that's not meant to be insultive. That's meant to show why we're at where we're at right now, and why men aren't leaders, and why women's strength is out the window, all this shit, why our ideologies of leadership is. Do you really think that the CEO of Starbucks, McDonald's, I don't care, Burger King, Home Depot, is at his board meetings? It's okay, I believe in you. Let's just do some team building and let's hold each other. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is network marketing the only industry where people are encouraged to cry at these stupid fucking conventions? It's just not my thing. I know that may insult you, but remember, there's 3 C's: cash flow, commerce, and culture. If that's the culture you want, it's just not for me. If it's for you and it means something, then go change somebody's life. Remember, I'm not looking to be your friend in these podcasts. I'm looking to be your enemy so that you have an adverse character to fuel off of. I want to be that for you because you guys just don't have them. You have a social media that's full of, hey, have a great day, I believe in you. And there's some stuff that I do on that, but I'll hit you with reality. I don't believe in you. I think all of us, myself included, are fucking coward losers unless we fight to become more. Complacency kills, man. And trust me, it'll get me too. But I won't let it. I won't let it at all. None of you will be better than me. None of you in anything I do. Yes, that's lonely, because we've been built and bred into a world where competition is wrong. Fucking run with me. Try to outrun me. Try to outfight me. Hit me harder than I can fucking hit you. Make more money than I can make. Change more people's lives than I can change. Show me you're better than I am, and I'm going to fucking rise up, and I'm going to come after you to make you harder and stronger and faster and better, because iron sharpens iron. Some of us forgot what that meant. Your social media marketing is going to attract people to you, and there's ways to do it, right? Don't put something out there and the first person who likes your stuff, hey, I want to show you a presentation. But then again, too, don't build rapport. Build a connection. Hey, thanks for liking my stuff. I appreciate it. Start there. DMs are great, right? And then later on down the road, you monitor your time with 2 weeks, a week, 3 days. Hey, you know what? I appreciate you connecting with me and liking my content. I'd like to kind of have a conversation with you, introduce who I am, and see if we have some commonality. This is a business of conversation. That's all it is. All it is. But with your social media, Your social media's access is to fishbowl you because people want to see who the hell you are. Stop. You're not getting any traction in your business? Stop posting pictures of your shampoo bottles or your skincare. No one gives a fuck. Stop posting pictures about your mentor. Some of you people, I'm going to tell this to you lovingly, you're losers. You're losers. It's okay to show respect to those who have taught you. Where's your value? It's not having an ego if you are proud of your capability. But aren't you supposed to be duplicating and then paying this forward? I look at people who are like under the mentors I was under, and then all they do is post, oh, I love being around this mentor and this mentor and this mentor. Well, you're not doing that mentor any fucking favors, and you're sure as shit not duplicating what he or she taught you because their job was to teach you to go out and spread the wealth. So if you're just constantly putting them up on the pedestal, the business model doesn't work. That's why I don't do third-party calls. That's why I do not do third-party fucking calls. Because if I can't answer your question, that makes my value shitty if so-and-so's got to answer your question. I want you to work with me because I'm going to be on your ass 24/7 to build you better because I want to make you better than me. Start with marketing. Remember, sales, go after people. John, I want to put something in front of you today. What's your schedule? John, hey, you know what, man? Thanks for listening to my bullshit over the last couple of years. I know you've seen me with 3 other companies. This one has a meaning to me, and I'm going to take it as a no off the bat, but I still want to practice on you. Can I have a time where I could pitch you? Social media. Post. A lot. Get your message out there. You want to sing? Great. You want to dance? Great. You want to do all that fucking goofy shit? Do it. What's your call to action? There is nothing wrong with doing a bunch of dance bullshit, being your TikTok nurse crap, all this garbage stuff, and at the end of the video saying, hey, I want to connect, man. DM me. Let's have a conversation. Have a call to action. Have a call to action. All right, guys, this was a brief one on sales and marketing. Get out there, put shit out there. It's your laboratory. Blow stuff up and see what works. All right, this is the Bull of MLM podcast. I am Dominick Izzo. You want some more information? You want to connect with me? Email me, bullofmlm@gmail.com. Call me at 708-982-0974 or text me, 708-982-0974. Go to our YouTube channel, Bull of MLM. We have a ton of information there. I love hanging out with you guys and sharing this wealth, and I hope you're finding value in the message, and pass it on, spread it forward. See you guys in the next podcast. Have a great damn day.